through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thine will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, because thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me through all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. O cosmic birther of our radiance. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Hey Athena, welcome. Thank you for being here. So we got Spirit says to Pisces, stop waiting for the world to recognize you. Stop believing the illusions that keep you small. What you think is hidden, secret, or lost is exactly what you must claim. Your gifts, your truth, your voice. They are being called forward. The shadows you fear are mirrors, not enemies. Listen carefully to the synchronicities, the numbers, and the sudden insights. They are your instructions, not coincidences. Do not hide. Do not compromise. Your time is now. Okay, so I am now on the chat, so I will be able to see y'all very clearly. I have two platforms pulled up, so if you're on both of them, you will know which ones they are. We have transparency because the messages that I am giving to you right now have been being given all day. Okay, so I don't have cards. I haven't pulled cards. I will not be pulling cards because it was strict instructions. All right, so the messages were given, and this is what they said. It's supposed to be full transparency for this purpose. Take whatever it is that you hear with a grain of salt. If it resonates with you, it resonates with you. If it don't, it don't. Please don't insert yourself into anything here. Please do not think that if you listen to this message and you pull up and all of a sudden I'm talking to you. Some things may resonate. It could be the numbers. It could be whatever happens, whatever comes out is going to be what comes out. So they insisted that I say that. It was very important, okay? So first things first, something had to be cleaned up. Tying things up, business matters, little unfinished business. So take it how it resonates for you. Whatever it was that was lingering, a cycle or a situation had to be closed out before anything else is able to take place or go on. Somehow the timelines are running the same, like the alignment is running the same, but again, things having to be closed out, and it was necessary for whatever pause that was being taken. All right. They said buy the neighborhood. So whatever that means to you, do that. That's what they said. Buy the neighborhood to me sounded like buy the neighborhood, but it could also mean buy the neighborhood, buy a neighborhood. Beside, you get what I'm saying? So also, please, let's be mindful to expand the mind. Hey, Majestic Grace, thank you for being here. I love you. I love you, Athena. And hopefully the messages give y'all whatever it is that y'all need to have in this next cycle. Y'all have been here for a while, so I know y'all know how this goes. Anybody else that's listening, sometimes I may tell you a story because it's imperative that you know that
Certain things are still like a test to you, but you have to get it. And the reason why I give you the story is for it to kind of half-ass relate closely to maybe something that you have gone through. Okay? So, they said, and take this how it resonates, the family jewels have been lost. Okay? But mind you, after they said the family jewels have been lost, they said the family jewels have been lost or stolen. But then what happened was we went on a treasure hunt. Remember that happened earlier today? Well, something else happened after that. Mind you, the set of family jewels that they're talking about, that has been lost or stolen, somehow you have been, or you will be, or you have already started finding other jewelry. So, or family jewels, whatever that could mean towards you or to you, right? But family jewels can mean two things. It can mean the family jewels, meaning, the monetary, the wealth, the da 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 da. But also, just so y'all know, there is another message that's tied to that. Just hold on, okay? So don't get too alarmed. Family jewels could be a man that also cannot perform. Okay, so take it how it resonates, because everything is important. So it could be something that is I don't want to say the word, but y'all know, because if it goes to a man that is, can't perform, then y'all know what that would mean. Also, let me see what else I got. Y'all, I got paper right here, so this is the stuff that I was writing all day. It said, okay, so family jewels means every message for some reason had a opposite message. So it said a pain in the side, like somebody, mind you, I felt the pain in the side. So I felt that in order for them to be able to tell me that. But the other part was, a pain in the side could be like a pain in my ass, like a person being a pain in your ass. I heard clearly somebody said bitch. Like that was a word that went around multiple times today, okay? So, mind you, I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't cussing. Now, the other thing they said was, when I have, take it how it resonates. So something that maybe y'all may have thought that a person has, they have it, or you may have it. So they said one I have. Take it how it resonates. They also said one was lost, because again, on this side there's one thing, and on another side there's something else happening. Because although they said the family jewels is lost, they also said, don't worry about it, we're going to get it back. That's what they said. So it made me think of jewels as in, royalty, things of that nature, back wealth, stuff like that. Because it was, that's what they said. Don't worry, we're going to get it back. So I don't want to add nothing. I'm not going to add nothing to the message. I ain't going to take away from the message. We just going to give what the hell it said. Something didn't go as smoothly as what it should have. I have been giving a lot to the universe lately, especially these last 2 nights. All right, well, honey, the universe is in giving mode right now because they've been dropping jewels all day. You see what I'm saying? So they said the family jewels was lost, but guess what? Don't worry, we're going to get it back. They specifically said, don't worry, they're going to get it back. But mind you, it could mean another thing. It could mean something that is, that somebody is going through. Mind you, it's several things that somebody could potentially be going through. Now, one of the biggest things that I heard was, I think they're hiding something. Somebody thinks either you're hiding something, or maybe you think somebody else is hiding something. But I heard, I think they're hiding something. So that means that somebody thinks that you could potentially be hiding something. But mind you, I underlined it. It was very important. Take it how it resonates. So this may be a little creepy for some, or about to get creepy. So take it how it resonates. They said the ring is cursed. So either it was cursed or it is cursed. So I don't know. And again, take it how it resonates, because somebody may hear this and the person may be thinking that, they may be about to, be newly. Don't take that as I'm talking to you, because I could potentially be talking to somebody else. You could just be happening upon here. But again, nothing is a coincidence. So, trust your intuition. Take nothing for granted. What is hidden is being revealed. Understand? So if it's something that maybe you thought, take it how it resonates. If it's not, and you have never thought that, don't put that in your brain, because this is not the channel that does that, okay? We do not need you super duper fragilistic, what they say, super duper fragilistic expialidocious, supercalifragilistic expialidocious. But mind you, they said it the way I said it the first time. So take it how it resonates. Anyway, something about some kids is involved, but mind you, these kids are faceless. So take it how it resonates. All right. The fact is that these kids have been moving through timelines apparently under your signature. So they could be past or past. Take it how it resonates. Meaning past or past, because again, for some reason they're saying explain it to you. It could be a past child that you lost right here, right now, or it could be a child from timelines that they're saying has been traveling with you. Take it how it resonates. If that does not resonate with you, do not put that in your system. Do not add it to your system, because there is a lot of people that are here because, again, it was stuff just coming out of the woodworks all day. They said, do not eat anything. So I don't know if that is somebody that's about to get ready to go somewhere with somebody and eat something. I don't know if this is at a party that you're going to or attending. I don't know if this is, to me, it gave me somebody showing up and just saying here, they said, do not eat anything. Mind you, under do not eat anything with exclamation mark, it says important. And then the arrows go up to do not eat anything. Understand? I am hiding something, my man, because he ain't they business. And period. So then it is a message that take this how it resonates, because again, and mind you, anything and everything that is being given is permissible for me to be given. I am not trying to tap into nobody's energy. I have not tapped into nobody's energy. That's why I did not pull no cards. I just took what was ever coming out of the sky that was being dropped upon me. So I am not putting anything on anybody. This is why I'm saying take whatever messages that belong to you and go on and get. Now, because this is important. Somebody decided that their family comes from a background of, I don't even give a fuck, okay? But the thing is, they do spells and shit on people. So, at a time when you may have been going through something, or you thought that a person cast over you, and this could be even the power of life and death is in a tongue. A person could have just cursed you out of their mouth. They didn't have to go to, bibbity bobbity boo. They could have just cursed you out of their mouth, okay? They said something or they did something. I feel like the person did a little bit more than cursing you out of their mouth, because to me it felt like work that was done. And you may have suspected this person, right? Buckle up, because it's about to get rocky. You're about to see everything that this person has done unravel, and everything that this person wished for you, you're about to see exactly it happen to them. So they said somebody is getting moved out, like they're getting cast out. They're getting kicked out. They're getting put out. And mind you, it's not for you to be able to celebrate anything, but and mind you, it wasn't just a person. It was a group of people. So they said they all fall down. So the consequences and the repercussions spiritually that have, they said, been implemented. That's the word that I heard. That these people are in trouble now because of whatever it was that they did that should not have been done. But during the time when it was happening, it was almost like everybody had an eye on you, like, try to keep a close eye on you. All right, also they're saying somebody that could potentially be close to you, that you haven't seen in a while, is going to pop up, but they're saying that the person is being nosy. Okay, so just so you know, they're on a, they said, reconnaissance mission, information. I may need to look that up to make sure what that means. Let me look that up because I want to make sure. Um, I just want peace. You might have to FaceTime me. This is getting deep. Okay. Okay. Well, at least you're getting whatever it is you need to get. Okay. So they said reconnaissance mission briefing. Take this exactly. They said the words, whatever I'm getting ready to tell you, is what is important. Okay. So this is what they said. It says protect your body and energy. They said imminent blockages, like somebody trying to put something on you. And then it says something about the time, like spirit timing. But they said reclaim back your energy. Now, I asked it for a reconnaissance mission, and for some reason, it sent that message. Like, that is not what I asked for. I just asked, did that even go through? It said, be alert, be alerted to hidden dynamics, but that's not what I asked that. Why did you come up with that? Let me see, what does this mean? I don't know if it's because what was in there before. All right, so maybe somebody may be questioning what does something mean. All right, so anyway, listen. So they said a person's getting put out of their house. They're getting kicked out of their house. Whatever it was that they wanted for you is technically what has, kind of been thrown back into the system. Reconnaissance literally means gathering information. Okay, so we was right. I was right, but I wanted to make sure. It said gathering information about a situation, enemy, or territory before taking action. In a spiritual context, renaissance. Reconnaissance mission means spirit is sending you intel. Okay, so maybe they're doing it to us. All right, so they're doing it to us. They're giving us intel. Observations, warnings, and insights about the energy surrounding people or challenges. The mission part emphasizes that this is active, precise, and urgent. It's not positive. It's not passive advice. Okay, so as I was reading that, the reason why I messed up was because I was thinking when it said the insights about the energy surrounding people or challenges, right? So all day long, as they was giving me messages, I wanted to come and tell y'all the message, right? But for some reason, they made sure that I held off to collect all the details. So it was weird, but I waited, but I wanted to do a live twice, and then it was like, no, you don't have all the information. So maybe that might also still be another thing. We don't have the information. No, Kimmy, I'm not asking AI. If you listen to the beginning, you came in, and I ain't getting smart or nothing, but you came in. Hi, welcome, thank you for being here anyway. But you came in the middle, but at the beginning, I told everybody that all the messages that I'm giving have been just being given today. So what I asked, because I was making sure that reconnaissance, so I typed that in. That's why you heard the typing. But I said, I'm not using cards. Have not used none, have not pulled no energy. Anything that we're giving, we're giving. So maybe it's good that we're giving this disclaimer again because it's in the middle and people are now just showing up. But no, ma'am. Everything that you're being given is just being given. So take it how it resonates. And also, don't add anything into your system. If it don't pertain to you, do not just automatically assume that just because 2 or 3 things sound like it belong to you. Only take the stuff that you know for a fact you have been dealing with. So there's that. She said, just give me the tea. I got you. All right. So don't eat anything. They said that is important. It is a rerun on the situation. Okay, so back to what we was doing. The mission part emphasizes that this is active, precise, and urgent. It's not passive advice. It says they're asking you to pay attention, investigate, and protect your energy and sacred assets. Maybe also because of the things that they said sacred assets. So remember that because they said something about the family jewels was being taken. Like that was important, but then they also said, don't worry about it. You'll get it back. So there was a flip in the energy also. Because I'm gonna do something, but mind you, what they told me to do is it's like a imagery of the thing, but y'all, it's not what you think. Like it's like one thing that you may have put your mind on, or you may set your mind on, but then it's like the real actual information comes out about the thing, so you'll be able to make a informative decision. Okay. Yes, I'm late. Good, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, honey. Okay, well, I wouldn't be giving you messages that are important. Like I said, we're giving intel, we're giving things. So we had to look up something. So I got to make sure that we looking up what we looking up. I mean, that we know what we talking about and that everybody's on the same page, because of the fact that I already said one word can mean something, but this is also where don't be late to the message. I said we was gonna be here at this time, so you slid in the class all late and wrong, and now here we are. Okay, so let me think. We had um we was talking about, remember earlier today when I said fire, like I would create fire when I was younger, right? So then all of a sudden that was important. So I don't know if we're dealing with a fire sign or just fire energy, or if somebody just saying your ass is fire. Because again, all of these things mean or could mean multiple different things. And so it's like, you get what you get when it comes from wherever it comes from. Anyway, we got to go back because they said something about the ring being cursed. All right. So that was one of the things that we was discussing. Past, present, and future. Remember, we talked about everything happened simultaneously. Everything happening at the same damn time. You're creating everything. So if you haven't been married yet, they could be talking about a ring that is being presented, because that's the word that I heard. If you've already been married and if it was a disaster, they could be potentially talking about linking the information that I just gave you along with that. And if they said if it feels right, it feels right. So that's what they said. All right. So something about the number 23 being significant or important. Oh, then it was something about red. Red and y'all ever seen, I don't know what the song was, but it was Colors. Colors, Colors. What is that? Is that like a old school, was that on a movie, or was that like a was that like a rap or something? Can y'all does anybody know what that is? Is it because for some reason it automatically made me want to think of In Living Color also back in the day. But the color red being important. But red, I mean, I don't know, we would have to look it up, like what everything red would be, but it gives like blood color, or just like what, maybe one of your chakras or something. Y'all help, because I don't know. All I can think of is the reading rainbow. All right. Show your true colors. Oh, okay. Kimmy said it's show your true colors, but I remember it's color, like colors. That's the beat that it came in. So whatever that would mean, but it's something about the color red that's important. Then I don't know how many Backstreet Boy fans are here, or you know what I'm saying, or something, but something about the Backstreet Boys. But then when it said Backstreet Boys, it gave me hoodie, what made me think of like some young folks. But they said Backstreet Boys. So when was the Backstreet Boys? Let me look this up, y'all. Let me look at when the Backstreet Boys. Um, when was the Backstreet Boys famous? Let me go to Google. When was the Backstreet Boys? Bitch, the Backstreet Boys. Okay, it says when was the Backstreet Boys formed? So it say 1993. So somebody, it could be 1993, could be significant or important to you. Take it how it resonates. That could be the year you was born, 1993, and then 18, 19, 20, 21, so 22. That will be 22. So 22, significant or important. Take it how it resonates. That also turns into 4. Take it how it resonates. But it could also be the 2 and the 2. Like, that could be the number link or something. Yo, I never even turned on fucking Twitch. That is horrible. They've been sitting here this whole entire time, and I'm thinking that it was on, and it damn sure wasn't. All right, so there's that. Something about, they said leave the world behind. I don't know if that was if they're talking about the movie, or if they're just talking about like going someplace and leaving the world behind, because it is okay. So what is also here, it says Orlando, Florida being significant or important. The names that are here also are Nick, Howie, AJ, Brian, Kevin, let me see. So somebody's initials, first, middle, or last starting with an A. Somebody's initials, first, middle, or last starting with a D. Somebody's initials, first, middle, or last starting with an H. Somebody's initials, first, middle, or last starting with a C. N, L, R, K, B. 1995 could be significant or important because apparently that's up here. It says something about giveaway. There is a giveaway up here, so there's that. Then it says either get started or somebody. So maybe don't put off what you can do today or what you could do tomorrow or something, or for today. And then Kevin shows in up here, so that's another thing. There's a number. Okay, so this is how we did it. So the number is here, but it went ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, million. So 1,160,000 is a number, but it was talking about results. So take it how it resonates, because once it shows and it's just there, it's just there. But then I hear also colors again. So something about colors is important. Or like she said, you're showing your true colors. So there was a thing about when the reset hit and affected, it kind of maybe when the glitch, you know, because I always call it a glitch, but whatever glitch may have hit or is hitting, it's giving heart. And then Athena, Kevin, it could be 1993 through 1995 because that's what it says. But then it also has 1996 there too. So that's also some of the things that it had. Some of the numbers that are there. So seeing things clearly, very important. Whatever I said is what I said. I heart, like I love. So what I said is what I said, and it says transparent. But also, it was, oh, she said three-peat. Okay, well, take it how it resonates. And then it says, somebody says, I want to see you. So it's like they're trying to send you a love letter or something, or they're trying to send you a message, but they're saying that it's I heart it. I'm so thankful that I found you. Take it how it resonates. I don't know if that's a song or if that's just what somebody said. It's mutual. It said all love. It's mutual. But mind you, they said they want to make it a group effort, a team effort. Okay, so take that how it resonates. I don't know if this is specifically to somebody or whoever saying that, but okay, I feel it. Something about punishment, a punishment that was being given. So they said go back to the people that are being punished, the people that are being punished for whatever it was that they did. Somebody got in trouble for, or somebody may have gotten the rap. They said a bad rap. Somebody may have gotten a bad rap because somebody may have been accused of doing something that they didn't do. So I feel like whoever this man is, because there's a guy talking, and the guy is saying that his ex or something is the person that did XYZ. So maybe somebody got stalked or something or another. Maybe because remember when I told you about the movie that I watched, it said Savage Beauty, because that's what they're showing again. The wife was the one that was kind of behind the scenes. She would kind of go behind the husband, like the husband didn't know she was following his every move. So it was almost like she kind of micromanaged him in a way where he thought he was the boss, but meanwhile she was paying the other people behind him to make sure that they told her all the shit. So come to find out, the wife was the fucking bully of the fucking family, and everybody thought it was the husband. So it is, and he ended up having like they had like a fucking penthouse or something. So it's multiple real estates, multiple assets, because they said something about they lost the family jewels. Don't worry about it, you'll get it back. The husband would go there with, okay, so that's another thing, somebody getting caught up, somebody got caught up in a situation, and that's what, because they said bad behavior, that's what I heard earlier today, bad behavior. Somebody got caught up, and what ended up happening on there, so this is two things, so distinguish between what belongs to you, but like I said, I tell stories because you'll get it. The husband was seeing this girl, and mind you, the jeweler was calling and telling the wife what the husband was doing. The people who worked at the penthouse, like every move this nigga made, the wife was on his shit, and she paid everybody. Anywhere he could go, they was telling on this nigga. Mind you, this nigga powerful. So can you imagine when you could be afraid of a man, but literally y'all is serving this lady behind the scenes? So either way, take it how it resonates. So somebody may have thought something, but either way, something about okay, so they said bring it full circle because they're still talking about a ring or something. Like the ring, bring the ring, bring the thing full circle. So bring it on around. They didn't do it. Okay? So somebody else was being conniving and manipulated and behind the scenes. So that's how whatever happened. But somebody kept being blamed for all the shits. I also heard major loss, like a person had a major loss in a situation. It could have been in business, it could have been in love, it could have just been in, I hear fucking, what's that lady name? Don't break my heart. Don't break my, that's what, Tony Braxton? Say it. Y'all, I can't do it right now. Don't, yeah, unbreak my heart. That's what she said. Unbreak my heart. Undo the pain that you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Undo these tears or something. So it's like rewinding something. But mind you, so my question, because I have a question now. If you could rewind something and nothing would have happened, then it would erase away certain parts of your life. And so whereas one person would say thank you for whatever that I went through, whatever, and at least it got me here, then I feel like it's more of, I hear buyer's remorse is what it sounds like, but that's what I also heard. And something about buyer's remorse, what can I remember about that? Because literally, I don't even, that was so long ago. Why I feel like it's a more spying through the windows again, y'all. So again, somebody's initials are T, somebody's initials are B. Take it how it resonates because it's Tony Braxton. But we talking about the initials, so take it how it resonates for you. Um, Somebody's name could be Tony. My dad, they call my dad Tony. His name Anthony, but they call him Tony. Some people do. Um, anyway, so it could be shorthand, like something being shorthand. Mind you, also, as I was writing the message, when I am writing, like when certain messages come across, I can tell when it's different messages or different shit being done because the handwriting is done different. So mind you, I also write in cursive and in regular whatever script, right? Because it just depends on when it starts happening. So as I started writing, I noticed that it was cursive right straight from the beginning. It wasn't like no regular script, right? And the reason why they were saying was to do it is because the same thing we talked about earlier about not everybody can understand cursive. So it also has to be a certain age group or a certain age range because anybody that's my age should be able to read cursive. But they were saying because initially what I was getting ready to do was put the cameras up above and I was going to do what I told y'all earlier today about pulling cards and this, that, and the third. But when the messages started being whatever it was, there was no cards. They got thrown out the window. So they said give the messages the way that they are. Don't add, don't take away. Whatever it is that's being given, that's what's being given. So green was also associated with death and the power of resurrection. Red was also linked with, mind you, just so you know, Kevin. The funny part is that thing that y'all are laying on is actually green and red, and where I was trying to lay it at, it would have shown both the green and the red. So you picked up both colors that's there, and then it slid the way that it went, and so actually I never even paid any of mine that love you more, Athena. Thank you for being here. I never even paid attention to the fact that the color was there. So that also goes with your heart chakra, and we talking about, heart shit right now. So take it how it resonates. I did give y'all a heart because even when I was saying it, I put my hands up to make that motion. So it's sending love. I'm sending my love to you. Take it how it resonates. So something being a blessing and a curse, take it how it resonates. But there's also believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Because they said it's also a restart. So when doors close or things happen, there's also, new beginnings. So take that how it resonates. What else I got here? Let me make sure I got everything that... So something had to be cleared up. They said buy the neighborhood or saying bye to the neighborhood could be a thing. We got 47 could also be a thing. Hey, seven's here now, so seven's a thing. Something about a man though. It said I think they're saying that a man cursed the ring. Or because okay, so how it's written is this. It says ring cursed, right? That's how I wrote it. There's a line actually up in between the ring and the curse, two separate words, but there's a line above the C. It could be a L, so take it how it resonates. Somebody's initial could be L, or it could also be a I, or it could just be a line that was put there over top of it. Okay, so it could be a signal also for somebody. But how it's written, ring cursed, and then there's an arrow, but it's pointing towards cursed. And then I wrote man, and then there's another arrow, but it's pointing down behind man. And then there's 1993, but then there's also a 1. But it says one more. So I didn't tell you that. One more. Okay, so one more, and then there's a S underneath of that, so take it how it resonates. And then there's another arrow, or it's an 8, so take it how it resonates. But then, okay, so it's either S or 8. Take it how it resonates. But then there's another arrow underneath of that is pointing in to the side. So it could be pointing inside or something inside, so take it how it resonates. But then it says, thinks that someone is That's where it said hiding something, but it looked like holy. I swear it looked like holy smooth. So I don't know if that's somebody's name or if that's, you know, the initials. Again, more initials, it would be H and S. So take it how it resonates, but it's weird how the number, the not the okay, so number. Hey, it's funny how the wording changed. Something they said the family jewels was lost, but then it was also just lost. Lost being key, and then under lost it was an arrow. So maybe pointing to where something would also be. Egyptian war goddess Sekhmet and Athena, due to their shared domains of war strategy and fierce protection. Okay, well, here we are given the information. So I'm gonna just say they said something about duct too. Duct. Oh, so just so y'all know, when they said the other day, somebody being in danger or something, like when I said, okay, they said something about me being in danger, but it was a thing because they ended up showing that the danger being whoever the other person was, because also I heard scout. So we was on a reconnaissance mission, but also you got to remember when one thing happened, it meant multiple things. So somebody could have been scouting as well, right? Not even the information that we were just giving right now, but somebody else actually doing a thing. So be mindful because they said protection already put in play, was already done, because we already said that. And remember that when I gave y'all the message this morning, although I gave y'all some, different information, or, some information that's the same or similar, be mindful that I said I gave y'all that message already. We already gave that message. Now, I don't know which year it was in, but also remember I said some things are rewinding, replaying, and maybe something happened to where, it didn't go the way that you passed, or we, was able to move into a different cycle or something. So apparently it's on repeat. But meanwhile, I don't know if the video is going to surface, because normally that's what it does. The video will normally surface and it'll catch my attention, and then I'll play it, and then it'll show me whatever it is that was necessary for us to see, and then I'll get a different message based off of what's being said at that time for now. So I don't know if that's going to happen. If it does, we'll be back at it again. But as of now, I gave y'all that message already. That information was not new. So why it came off as new? Because remember I said it was almost giving deja vu. But mind you, something else is happening at this present moment, because it feels like switching back and forth in the timelines. Like the other day I left my room. This was yesterday, matter of fact. Yesterday I left my room. I had lit a candle up on the counter, right? Only one of the wicks burned, which I found out today that was a good thing, because that candle smells freaking amazing. But also, it now allows me to be able to burn it longer. But mind you, that candle been burning for 3 days. That's not the point. The point of it is I lit a candle the other day. I set the lighters down because I had just bought some lighters from the gas station. So I had bought 3 lighters, left them on my bed. I left. I made note that I left them there. Closed my door, walked away. When I came back, the lighters were missing, not there. So I asked my son, did you go in my room? Did you touch my lighters? He tells me, no, I did not go in your room. I did not touch your lighters. Okay. At first, I didn't believe him, because I'm like, ain't nobody fucking else in here. So how the hell are the lighters missing? So then it made me think that maybe 7, because, she might have just took them, right? I'm thinking, okay, so there is another entity in here that could maybe have taken the lighters. No, because why the fuck would she take a lighter? You know what I'm saying? So today, after me looking for these lighters, I find one of the lighters on my in my room, but on a stand right beside my bed. I find the other one on this little tray that I have, and then where did I find the third one? all in places that they should not be. And then it gave me that feeling again. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you placing certain things? But when I left, y'all, on the timeline where I left them on the bed. I made note that they were on the bed. Why are they now somewhere else? So it threw me the fuck off. But mind you, that has been happening a couple times lately. Mind you, not even to weird me out, just only to say, look, that I literally the other day, and this is another one. And mind you, I told my son, for some reason, I just had this feeling. I'm like, I lost $30. Mind you, didn't know why I even said it. Literally, just said it, right? I lost $30. Mind you, I don't know how much money was in there or anything. I just knew that I lost $30, right? So I happened to be, when I said I lost the $30, I didn't go look for it or anything, right? Didn't even care because, we'll see what happens. But I couldn't place it because I couldn't say that I really lost the $30 because I didn't know, right? So I go to the store and I needed to get something from the grocery store. Matter of fact, this is when I went and bought my my lamb chops, I think. So I get to the store and the lady said your total is 29 something. I go digging in my purse about where my passport is, and guess what's in there? $30 folded up. Mind you, I don't even know why I went in that section. I was trying to grab my wallet, but I grabbed the passport, and it was attached to it. So, but it's weird because, like, some of these things are kind of weird. The hell would have thrown those... No, but that's what I'm saying. It's not giving me be alarmed. Like, my house feels like really good. So I don't have any issues like thinking that there's nothing that is, doing anything. But literally, I'm telling you, it's been things that is showing me something. Either way, 1991, significant or important. They said 1973, significant or important. Something about 68 is important. Something about the number 2. I think that's what they were trying to get me to go down to anyway when it was with the 4 thing, but then I said 2, but I think they're just saying 2 or something that is 2. I don't know. Either way, I love y'all, and hopefully these messages helped. And again, if you're new here and you don't understand, then know that don't take anything and don't absorb anything into your system that you should not. If it don't make any sense to you, don't add it to your system. It is not for you. It is imperative that whoever the message is for, that you take it how it resonates for you. Don't force nothing. Okay? So there's that. He said, I promise we never alone. I know, because with these messages, the way they are, I'll be wondering, what the fuck, like, what is happening? Because it was a thing today, like, just back to back to back. Like, whatever the conversations was, it was a lot. And it seemed like it was a little bit of frustration that was happening and a little bit of annoyance and things of that nature. So more somebody trying to block somebody from doing something. But also they said they cleaned house. That's what they were saying. So I don't know if it was cleaning the house or we're cleaning the house or if they cleaned house. Because you know how we can see things for, multiple different ways. It may come off as, one way, but meaning... it could be something else. PHAT. Bad meaning good. Good meaning bad. But either way, take it how it resonates. Something was founded in a certain particular time. So that's also another word, because it was talking about saying something about the Backstreet Boys, but something being founded at a certain point in time. Located. Take it how it resonates. Either way, they said sign in. I love you. And go with God.